Hi there, Sandra here from Create in Spain, and today I'm going to show you how to make a flower like this. Very, very pretty, very delicate, very nice, and very easy to do when you know how. To start off with, what I'm using is something rather unusual. It is binding covers. Now these are plastic sheets. They're not coloured. This particular brand is Fellows, 240 microns. It's about twice as thick as a normal stencil plastic, and it's clear. It's extremely useful stuff because it happens to be heat sensitive. So it's not the sort of thing that I would recommend putting into a laser printer because it will probably wreck your printer. I don't know, but I have suspicions it might. I took one of those sheets, I scribbled over it with some alcohol markers and splashed some alcohol. So this is the process. Now I've got my glue gun here ready for when I want to put the flowers together, but I'll just show you what I did. I'm going to choose some different colours just so that it's not the same. Now you want some nice strong colours to do this, but basically you just scribble, and I mean scribble. I'm not going for particular shapes or anything. You just want to put colour down. So I think a nice red would probably be a good idea with this. I'm going to go sort of orangey tones probably. Like so. And what else can we put in? Some actual orange perhaps. Okay. Now it's up to you whether you want to do this before you cut it or whether you want to do it afterwards. But then you just take some alcohol and you sprinkle it over, and you use your fingers, preferably in a glove. That's the glove I was using earlier. And literally just mix the colours together. Now this gives you a base colour that you can work with for making your flowers. And it's easier, as you can see, if you've got a piece of white paper underneath, because you can see the effect you're getting. But that is basically all I did. I have some of these flower petals cut out. Now there's 3 different sizes in that particular flower, and you can see how they looked just with the alcohol colouring on, not overly strong. Now if you want to, you can go over these with alcohol markers directly, or you can leave it until they're actually formed, which is what I did here to get this lovely striation effect. So you need a pair of tweezers and you need your heat embossing gun, and preferably a few tools like these. I've got various tools here, and a piece of foam is also a good idea. I'm going to start off with the largest one, and I've coloured it deliberately so you can at least see it, because otherwise you can't see it very easily when I'm doing anything to it. So it doesn't take much to heat this, and you need to get ready with whatever tools you want to shape it. So here we go. Allow it to cool, and there is your first layer shaped. And I'll just pick up this tool, heat the center. That one's still a little warm. Got a little plastic container, and maybe If I heat it and then push a tool into it there, it will do the job. If I do that, I think that might work. That's better. There's always a way around things. There we go. So all I have to do now is to stick my flour together. So I've got my hot glue, good wad of hot glue there, and into there. Press that in nicely so it really gets stuck. There we are. And that one is going to go on top. Now the reason I put the glue on the bottom of the petal is because you're less likely to make a mess. You're not going to be dribbling glue over the rest of the flour. And press down like that. And allow it to cool off. There we are. And then it's a question of choosing a centre. Now, I don't really trust the glue which is on the back of these things, not for something like that. It'd be okay on paper, but on that I'm not entirely sure. So again, I'm actually going to put a dollop of glue under that. And then place it in with my tweezers. And if there's any strings left, it can be pulled off, that's not a problem. And just press it down just to make sure it is stuck in place. There we go. So that is what that one looks like. Now, the way that I got these striations, I just went over it with a pen, an alcohol marker, before I put it together. But this one is a slightly more delicate colour and this one is a stronger colour. So you can get lots of different variations. So I will give you the file for the cutout for the petals. And you can use lots of different flower designs for this. But I think this would look absolutely gorgeous on the top of a box, or on the front of a card, basically anywhere where you want a really pretty decoration. I think they're really good. Now, in case you're wondering what else you can do with this stuff, my next project, and I'm hoping to complete it this week, is actually going to be making a vacuum mold machine out of very simple components that you will probably either have in the house or you can get very easily and cheaply. And that plastic will work for it. Okay, I'll see you again soon. Take care now.